So you want to grow on YouTube. You want to really have a good Christian presence with your channel on YouTube, and you're trying to figure out how in the world are you going to do this. You've got a full-time, very stressful, demanding job that sucks your time and energy out of you. You see people posting every day. You see people posting twice a week. You see all kinds of different publishing schedules, and you're thinking, I don't even know if I could do this a week. I don't even know if I could do this maybe once or twice a month. Can you publish to infrequently? That is the question, and that's the question we're going to take a look at today. Yesterday, I answered a question about publishing too often. Can you publish too often? You're going to want to watch that video afterward if you just want to know about that and what the thought process is on that, because I think you'll find great insight in the answer, because really I kind of cover everything. The answer is really the same for both questions, and it depends on the audience. It depends on what the audience can bear, and in the case of publishing too infrequently, it's going to depend on the audience. Do you have an audience yet? And if you do have an audience, how much are they expecting from you? The idea of less is more is certainly an idea that is out there, but does that mean we should publish once every 6 months? Does that mean we should publish once a quarter? No, I don't think that's certainly not how YouTube works. That's not how the internet works. That's definitely not how other social media platforms work. And so, fortunately, YouTube doesn't have the same barrier to entry as Instagram and having to publish constantly, like throughout the day. But there seems to be a general consensus that at least once a week is a good publishing schedule. But that doesn't mean that it's 100% necessary. It's really going to depend on what you can manage. What is your workflow like? When can you record the videos? When can you script the videos, outline the videos, whatever it is you do in preparation? How long is it going to take you to do these things? You're going to have to budget that. Do a time budget. Figure out when you can manage that. When you can manage outlining or scripting your videos, coming up with the concepts, when you're going to be able to record it, how long is it going to take you to record it, how much editing are you going to do? There's a lot that's going to go into that, and you're going to have to think through those things to factor that out. Also, how fast do you want to grow? Now, there's never fast growth on YouTube, not normally. We don't normally see rapid growth on YouTube, but in the very early stage, you're in the data gathering stage. We're all in the same stage at the very beginning of any channel. It takes a while for YouTube to get enough data to even understand what your channel is exactly about, how to pin it, what kind of profile to give it, what niche is it in. It takes a while, and you just need to understand. If you post once a week, that's 52 videos in a year. If you post twice a week, that's 108 videos in a year. If you decide that you can manage 3 videos a week, maybe minimally edited videos, then you're actually going to get yourself 156 videos in a year. Well, that's going to be a lot better in terms of having the data available and having videos that are able to be presented to people. Maybe you can batch record and make this happen. Maybe certain Saturdays of the month, you could have it all planned out and record 3 or 4 or even 5 or 6 videos. All is going to depend on your content style, but if that is possible, that's a way to manage this and schedule it out and make it work. So it's all going to depend on what your workflow is, what you can manage, what you can commit to, and then once you have an audience, how often are they expecting a video from you? If they're expecting a video from you once a week, then publish once a week. If they get really antsy waiting a couple of weeks for you to publish, if it's 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, you might want to be checking in with them, certainly on community posts. Maybe even do just a simple video in between your more highly produced videos. Figure out something that's constantly checking in with your audience and essentially keeping them happy in the right sense of in the right sense of using that. We don't jump up and down and just do everything that people tell us to do, but we do want to serve. We do want to serve our audience and do things that, if they're kind of impatient, waiting 3 weeks for you to put together your other video, you might just find other ways that you can check in with them and let them know how the progress is coming on your video. Take some pictures of yourself editing the video. Take pictures of yourself filming the video. Okay, so the audio cut out. That's one of the frustrations that I run into from time to time with the software that I use, which is why I always recommend using a backup microphone if you can. So now I have to edit this. I usually don't even have to open an editor when I finish, but take some pictures of yourself in the process. Take some pictures of yourself editing. Take some pictures of yourself recording the video. No, but take some pictures of yourself editing the video. Take some pictures of yourself doing everything you're doing in preparation for that video. Communicate with them on the community post. I'd say maybe at least once a week. Just be checking in with your audience, letting them know that a new video is coming, and make the decision about how often you're going to post in a manner that is both just think through it, and it's a decision that you have to make on your own. It is a decision that there's not a numerical number that someone else can give you. We all have to come to our own decision. It's our own decision for everything on YouTube. That's the reality. These are individual decisions, strategy decisions, and as a Christian, for Christian content, especially if you're viewing this as a ministry, it should be made very prayerfully. Well, thank you for watching Get the Word Out. My name's Adam Markley, helping you get the Word of God out to the masses. If you're new here, go ahead and hit subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're notified whenever a new video comes out. And now watch this video next here about data gathering. This goes a little bit further into the data gathering phase that I talked about, and I talked about what you do get once enough data is received from YouTube. So go ahead and watch that now, and I'll see you over there.